Brian Powell of I Run Far here with Jonas Buud before the 2016 Ultravasan. How are you?
I'm okay.
Just a normal day for you here in Mora?
Yes, I think so.
Yeah? We're here at the finish line, which you've been the first runner to the last 2 years. Yes. Do you think you have it in you to do it again?
No, not really.
No? Why is that? That's not the normal Jonas Buud I'm used to.
I've been having some problems the last 3 weeks with my training and running, especially.
Yeah, with your Achilles?
Yes.
How did that come about?
It was about 2 weeks ago during a training. I was running, the plan was to go 29, 30k, and after 20k I started to feel pain and continued to run back to the car. And then I came home and then started to feel a bit more, and in the evening a bit more either, and in the morning it was terrible. I couldn't hardly walk, and then it took some days before I could walk normal again. I had to do some cycling and not so much running. But after a week it felt a little bit better. I started to run again, but then it came back, and then been cycling and trying to run a little bit. So.
What do you think? Do you have any hypotheses as to what caused it?
No, not really. Maybe a bit too much of running. I don't know.
Yeah, you've been doing some more racing this year, especially racing on sort of mountainous terrain.
Yes.
Do you think that might have anything to do with it, or?
I think it can be many different pieces that have done this. It's I don't know, but it was in the end of June. I was in Lavaredo Trail, and this is so many weeks after, so I don't think it's...
No. But how does... Last year you were injured for a good portion of the early part of the season, and you normally bike a lot anyway. How does only 3 weeks of less training make, sort of sap your confidence?
Yes, it's not good for because of course I want to run. It's if you can't run for 3 weeks, it's difficult, and it's 90k. You must run. You can't bicycle.
No.
On Saturday, so it's going to be tough, I think.
Yeah. Who do you think is going to be your biggest competition out there?
I think Steve. He knows the course.
Yeah.
Yes, he lost it 2 years ago, and he knows the course, and I think he wants to compete well this year.
It was a close race 2 years ago, yeah?
Yes, the halfway.
Until halfway? Yes. Much like last year?
Yes.
This year, there's a little change on the course, a little more technical terrain.
Yes, but it's less than 2 years ago when Steve was here, so I think it's better for Steve this year than it was 2 years ago.
Really?
So,
okay, but so the course has been different all 3 years.
Yes.
And this is the middle.
Yes, I think so.
Yeah. And you're, of course, familiar with that terrain. Yeah. To the folks who haven't raced it, what's it like?
The new part,
yeah.
Yeah, it's a little bit more technical. It's a single track, and it's a little bit of stones, and it's a really nice part. It's in the forest, and it's a really beautiful area in that part. So
it's more technical than the rest of the course, but it's not overly technical.
No. It's a really nice part. It's a really beautiful part.
About how many extra kilometers of?
No, I think it's
not extra distance, but
it's
change.
I think it's 4.5k.
So there's almost now 13 or 14 kilometers of technical trail on that stretch.
Yeah.
This year, unlike last year, you were injured early, and then cycled a lot, didn't run a lot, didn't race a lot. This year, you've been racing since February.
Yes, it's I made 3 races in Ultravasan World Tour, so that has been really fun, I think, also.
Yeah. So what did draw you to those? Rather, because you're obviously last year you had a tremendous success here, and then at World 100K. What had you going toward more, technical and mountainous terrain?
It's fun to try new things. Also, I really love to run in the mountains. Also, I don't think that course it's good for me. I want to have not so many hills. I want to run flat, but I really love to run in the hills also.
Yeah. Obviously, you've had some great success at Comrades in the past.
Yeah.
What went wrong there this year?
I was sick 2 weeks before Comrades, and I just got in shape to run just 1 or 2 days before the Comrades, so it was a bad preparation for Comrades also.
Before you got injured this year, you know, a couple weeks ago, do you think you were in similar shape to last year?
Yeah, I think so. I think I was in good shape. Yeah.
If I recall correctly, and please correct me if I'm wrong, last year before this race, you were sort of doing a lot of cycling as well.
Yes, I did.
Not a whole lot of running.
Yeah.
So you ran 5:45 here last year.
Yes, but
off cycling.
Yes, but the weeks before the race, I could run really good, and I felt really strong in the running. But now I haven't run for 3 weeks almost, so it's a little bit different.
A little bit different.
Yes.
Okay. What's the weather looking like for this weekend?
Oh, it's gonna be really nice running weather, I think. Maybe a little bit rain, but it's not too hot and not too cold. I think it's going to be really good conditions for the race.
And by rain, not a lot of rain.
No,
just
a little.
Nice cool day.
And the course is also really dry right now, so I think it's going to be fast.
So even a little bit of rain is not going to slow the.
No.
Awesome. So you think Steve's going to be some good competition? Anybody else out there who?
Yes, it's a lot of runners, good runners this year. So, but I think Steve has the advantage that he was here 2 years ago. So I think that's.
And you think that's a big help on this course?
I think so.
All right. Well, you've seen this course more than anybody. So even if you're a little low confidence going in, best of luck out there. Enjoy.
Thank you.